What up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I just rewatched the Golovkin-Canelo fight again, and my assessment of it, and it was a back and forth fight. Golovkin, yes, Canelo early, Golovkin through the middle, Canelo late. A lot of people saying how good Canelo's defense was. His defense was very good. He's a very experienced fighter. I know there's a reason why they waited a couple years for that fight to actually happen, because these guys have sparred before, and due to the publicist that actually saw the sparring sessions, Golovkin got the best of Canelo at the time, but that was like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody that you've been in the ring with, officially or unofficially, you know how he is. You know his tendencies. You know his movement. You know his punching power. Even with protection, you know it. So there's a reason why it was postponed. But it was a perfect time. Golovkin didn't look over the hill. However, he didn't look like he looked 2 years ago. You know what I mean? But I don't want to use that as an excuse because it was still a kick-ass fight. And Golovkin still controlled it with the jab. You know what I mean? He has a sneaky, snappy jab. It kind of reminds me of Felix Stern, another European fighter. I think Felix Stern is from Germany. He's the one that actually beat De La Hoya. He just outworked him and everything. And De La Hoya, they gave him that fight. De La Hoya knew it. You know what I'm saying? So, but he has a really good jab, and it'll surprise you. Has some snap to it, and he used it, and he had Canelo on his back heels. He had him backpedaling that whole fight. Canelo did counterpunch. He did what he's supposed to have done. He did a Irislandy Lara-like stick and move type technique, and but I think he did it the way that it's supposed to be done, because if you go in there trying to slug with Gennady Golovkin, it's not really, that's stupid, everybody hates the Floyd Mayweather-Pacquiao fight because Floyd boxed Manny Pacquiao. He didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. He didn't fight Manny Pacquiao like he fought Conor McGregor, right? He didn't come forward. But that's not the right strategy to fight someone like that. Just like it wasn't the right strategy for Canelo to come forward towards Golovkin. Stick and move, counterpunch. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just like Lara counterpunched and stuck and move on him and outpointed him. It's the way that you go in. It's the approach that you fight a fighter with. You don't fight every fighter the same way. And it was a very good fight. But get this, Golovkin has to get credit for the punch. He took some punches, but he didn't take more punches than Golovkin gave him. So Golovkin's defense was pretty good too, because normally that wasn't Canelo fighting Angulo. That wasn't Canelo fighting Kirkland. That was Canelo fighting Golovkin. So, Golovkin has his own range of defense. Yes, he takes punches. He has a good chin, it doesn't lie. You know what I mean? The chin doesn't lie. And the legs don't lie to show where the chin is. He has a very good chin. But, he has good defense. And he had good defense that night when he took on Canelo Alvarez, because Canelo Alvarez was looking for the counter over the jab. He was looking for different movements, and it worked a lot of the times, but it didn't work all the times. It didn't, Canelo didn't hit him with a lot of his punches. He hit him. It was a good fight. They had a nice back and change, a good variety of punches that did land, but a lot of the punches that's supposed to land, it did not land. The bombs that Canelo threw, he threw some bombs and landed some nuclear bombs, but but not all of them landed. And Golovkin, if he would have hit Canelo with the punches that he wanted to hit him with, he would have hurt Canelo. Canelo stated that he didn't feel his punching power. I think he felt enough of that jab and that right hand over the top of his head to start backpedaling. You know what I'm saying? So don't believe the hype. A lot of people will tell, a lot of boxers, to save, their ego, hey, I didn't really feel it or whatever, but you felt something because, you chose to fight this guy a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how I take it. I'm glad it's a draw. I'm glad it wasn't a typical golden boy takeover. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens with with Golden Boy Promotions, especially when it comes to the cash cow Canelo Alvarez. So, you know, a little bit of it because it was a draw. I mean, because if Canelo was any other fighter, if he was a Daniel Jacobs, it would have been a win for Golovkin. Outpointed, outworked, easy decision making of who won this fight. So, you know, but it was a good enough fight for it to be a debate that, hey, you can't just give Canelo another loss. Yeah, and you damn sure can't give Golovkin a loss. So let's call it a draw, you know, at the end of the day. You know, it's a wash. So I look forward to part 2. I don't know what could be done differently and who could fight differently, you know, because they're going to fight how they fight. They've sparred before, they fought before. That's how they're going to fight. So, you know, you guys take it for how you take it, you know, but that's just my assessment of the fight. Guys, leave your comments, concerns below. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.